guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Do you guys remember when those tea detoxes were like a huge thing? They were hitting the internet. I think the first one that I ever saw was Skinny Mint, and then we saw Tea Me everywhere, and so many other brands came out with them. I don't think they're as popular these days because people have realized how bad they actually are for you, because basically people figure out the formula. It was like a green tea kind of mix in the morning, and then at night you would take a laxative tea. And if you didn't know, laxative teas are not good for you to take every day. You take them like when you actually need them, not to just like flush out your body every single day. But there is a part of this that I really wanted to test out, and that is drinking green tea every single morning. There are so many health benefits to green tea, and that's why I've been drinking matcha a lot, because it's basically just a like super concentrated version of green tea, so it's just like green tea but more intense. But this week I wanted to pretend like I was taking one of the tea detoxes without the laxative part. I want to see if drinking 1 cup of green tea every single morning has any effect on my body. Now, you could make the point that if I'm drinking a cup of green tea and then I drink my normal water intake during the day, that I'm basically just drinking an extra cup of water, and that might help my body on its own. Which, if that's the case, then cool. Maybe I should be drinking an extra cup of water every day. But I really just want to test if the actual green tea has any effect on my body. So I'm gonna make sure that I drink the same amount of water every single day, including the cup of green tea, to see if it's the green tea that actually has an effect on me. For this experiment, I want to be super transparent with you guys, because there could possibly be no effect at the end of this, which is totally fine. So in order to measure our progress, I am going to show you guys what my body looks like right now. We're gonna take some measurements and we're gonna weigh myself. And I also have one of those scales that measures your body fat percentage, your water weight, and your bone density. So that's gonna be super cool to look at as well. And I know those scales are not accurate at all, but I'm just curious to see if those numbers change at all, because usually when I weigh myself, those numbers pretty much stay the same. So I'm gonna go take those measurements, and then we're gonna get started with this week's video. All right, so those are the numbers we're starting with. 149 pounds, 29.7% body fat, 48.9% water, 32.5% muscle, and 6.6% bones. So this is what my body looks like right now. This is what we look like from the side. And I have been a little extra bloated today in kind of like the top portion of my tummy, so I'm really curious to see if this helps, because I would love that. And then this is what it looks like from the back. Good morning, guys, and welcome to day 1 of the green tea challenge. So this is the green tea that I got for this challenge. It's the Bigelow Classic Green Tea, like nothing else, just plain old green tea. And it has caffeine in it. Gotta love that. So I'm just gonna take a bag of this green tea and mix it with some water in my favorite Starbucks cup that I got for Christmas. And no tea is complete without honey for me, because I hate unsweetened tea. So we're gonna add a dash of honey and probably a little slice of lemon as well. Good morning, guys, and welcome to day 2 of this green tea detox. This morning is actually my first day of my new job, so I am going to be heading out soon, and because of that, we need to take my tea on the go. So I have this blender bottle here. I have tested putting hot liquids in it before, so I think it'll be totally fine. So I just put some water in the microwave in this mug, this cute little cat mug that Colin got me. So I'm just gonna pour this in the blender bottle. We got our tea here, and then that lemon that I cut up, I actually just put in here. So we got 2 slices ready to go, and then we'll add some honey. All right, my tea has cooled down, and now I'm ready to go to work. Hey guys, welcome to day 5 of this challenge. No, I did not skip a day. I just figured that we don't need to see the exact same content every day. But today I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. So I started this challenge on Sunday, and that day I literally felt so freaking bloated. Like, it was the most bloated I felt in a long time. And throughout these past couple days, like Monday and Tuesday, I still felt pretty bloated, like significantly more than I normally feel. But today I honestly can say that I feel the least bloated I have felt all week. I feel so freaking good. I don't know if it's because of the green tea or other factors in my life, but whatever it is, I'm down for it because I feel really good today. So we're just gonna keep doing this challenge and hope that it gets even better. I just warmed up some water. You can kind of see the steam coming off of it. This is literally my favorite mug ever. I love mugs that are like short and wide. I don't know, it's just more fun to drink out of. So I've got my green tea. I cut up some more lemon, and then I also have some honey, the way I've been making it all week. I love it this way. I've been doing about 1/4 of a lemon instead of like 1/6, and I love it because it just adds like such an intense lemony flavor, and I just just really like lemon. So lemon plus green tea plus honey. It's delicious. And yes, I am drinking this at night instead of in the morning because honestly, I just like didn't have time this morning. I was kind of in a rush. I woke up late. So we're drinking it at nighttime. I think it'll still have the same effects though. Like it's just like a cup of green tea during the day. I don't think it actually matters if it's in the morning. So we'll just have to test that theory. Hey guys, so it is day 7, the last day of this challenge, and I have my final cup of tea ready to go. So since today is the final day, I'm actually gonna wait until tomorrow to do the review of this entire week. That way we can see the full effects after today's cup of tea. So I will see you guys tomorrow for the final review. So when I first started this challenge last week, I was literally so bloated. I had felt my worst that I've ever felt in a long time, and I just needed to fix it. I need to do something. So I decided to take on the challenge of a green tea detox. So my measurements from when I first started were a 30.5 inch waist, 42 inch hips, and 36 inch bust. And then my starting weight for this challenge was 149 pounds, 29.7% body fat, 48.9% water weight, and 32.5% muscle. So now for the new measurements. So I took my measurements just now, and my waist is 30 inches and my hips are 42 inches. I didn't expect my hips to change at all because with just drinking green tea, I don't expect that to affect my hips. I feel like those two things just don't really correlate. But I did lose a whole half an inch off of my waist, which was definitely just all blow, all of it, which doesn't seem like a lot, but if you think about it, I only did this challenge for 7 days, which is really no time at all. So a whole half an inch in 7 days, that's honestly pretty freaking good. All right, so this is what my body looks like 1 week later. It doesn't look a whole lot different. I feel like maybe my muffin tops on the side are a little bit less, but I definitely just like feel a lot better. Like I overall just feel like healthier and less bloated. So I like feel more comfortable in my swimsuit right now, but it probably doesn't actually look that different. This is the view from the side and the back. I do think my belly looks a little bit smaller though. I think it was more pudged out in the center because like I was literally just so bloated. So I definitely think it has helped in that area. And then my updated weight, I now weigh 144.4 pounds. My body fat percentage is 28.5. Water weight was 49.8 and my muscle is 33.1%. So this morning I stepped on the scale and I remembered, oh, I need to measure myself today. So I went and got the camera and I measured myself again on the scale so that I could record it for you guys. But then the second time that I weighed myself, I was a whole pound and a half heavier. And I'm like, what? That literally makes no sense. There was literally 5 seconds gap between the 2 times that I weighed myself. How is that possible? And then I realized that I weighed myself with the camera. And then I realized that I made that mistake the first time I weighed myself initially as well. So basically those initial numbers that I had on the scale are just a little bit skewed because I was holding the camera. And since I can't go back and redo those numbers, I just took the numbers when weighing myself with the camera this time, which are the numbers that I just read to you. That way there's no differentiating factor and both of those weights are with holding the camera. So my actual weight right now without holding a camera is 143.2 pounds, 28.2% body fat, 50.1% water weight, and 33.2% muscle. So basically, if you subtract like 1.2 pounds from my initial weight, that's how much I actually weighed at the beginning of this. So in conclusion, I lost about 4.6 pounds, I lost 1.2% body fat, and I gained 0.6% muscle. The last 2 numbers I'm not really concerned about because those aren't 100% accurate with the scale that I use, but I did shockingly lose 4.6 pounds, which is honestly a lot for a week. Like I said, I was really bloated last week, so I might have just pooped it all out. So in conclusion, I think this experiment actually worked. I give it 2 thumbs up. Like I said in the beginning of this, I did try to make sure that I was drinking the same amount of water every day and that the cup of green tea that I was drinking, it wasn't just like drinking an extra cup of water and that's what made me less bloated. I actually tried to make sure that I'm drinking the same amount I normally do, but one of those cups is green tea. I included lemon in it, which is also really good for flushing out the system. My body feels so much better this week than it did last week, so I really think it has something to do with the green tea because that's the only thing that I changed in my entire diet. And honestly, I didn't even eat that well this week. Like I ate so much bread and pasta. So if you guys are looking to debloat, I definitely give this system 2 thumbs up. You guys should definitely drink a cup of green tea every single day. Since this experiment was only 7 7 days and I had such good results. I want to see what an entire month can do. All those detoxes out there are a month long and I only did this for a week, so I think if I did this for an entire month, I could really see some results. So I'm going to challenge myself and I'm going to do this for 3 more weeks. Honestly, it wasn't even hard. It was just an extra step in the morning, making some green tea, which is so easy, squeezing some lemon, throwing some honey in there, and it was so freaking good. Since I'm already doing this video though, I'm not going to create another, but if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I'll leave my handle down below. Then I will make sure that I do some kind of story or post or some kind of update so that you guys know what's happening. Maybe I'll even make an Instagram TV. I've never done that before. Should I do that? Let me know in the comments down below if that is something that you guys would be interested in seeing, if I should make it a post, an Instagram story, or an IGTV. So that is gonna be all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was definitely so much fun for me to do, and I can't wait to continue it for the rest of the month of February. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and click subscribe down below. And with that, I will see you guys next Saturday in another video.